Appreciate it. Joining us, co-counsel to the plaintiff in the case, Previn Warren. Previn, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
What is your reaction today?
Overjoyed. We are thrilled that the jury came to this verdict. This is a case that we've been prosecuting for years. And as you mentioned, it is one of thousands of cases like it that are set to go to trial, actually. There are over 2,000 cases in federal court, over 3,000 cases in state court. Not just individual kids, but also school districts. The first school district is going to have their case tried in June, and state attorneys general. So this is the beginning of a lot of legal action to come.
Yeah, and by the way, in Santa Fe yesterday, a jury found that Meta willfully violated the state's unfair practices after Attorney General Raul Torres alleged the company failed to properly safeguard its apps from online predators targeting children. They were ordered to pay $375 million in damages based on a number of violations. So these are just two cases of the many thousands that are out there. But it is clear that these companies are probably going to appeal this, likely going to appeal this. Are you prepared to take this all the way to the Supreme Court?
We're prepared to take it as far as we need to take it, and we're prepared to try every single one of these cases that have been filed and those that are yet to be filed. I mean, this is a fight we've been preparing for, as I mentioned, for years. There's been an incredible group of attorneys across a number of firms. There have been incredibly committed public servants like A.G. Torres who have really used innovative methods to bring these cases. So we're not gonna let up. We're not gonna stop fighting.
So the jury's considering punitive damages right now. What is it that you guys want?
Well, punitive damages is ordinarily it's additional monetary relief that's really for punishing willful, intentional, malicious conduct. And so the question that's going to the jury now is, to what extent has that been the case for both Meta and YouTube? So, we could have a number from the jury as soon as today, maybe tomorrow, but certainly soon we'll have that evaluation from them.
How high could that number go?
That remains to be seen. This is the first case of its kind, and so we're really going to be learning a lot from what the jury's answers are here.
So is that going to be a baseline for anybody that wants to challenge these companies, the $3 million that the plaintiff was awarded, and then potentially whatever the punitive damages are? Will everybody who makes their case that they were harmed by these apps, will they be entitled to that number?
Well, I don't know if I would say it quite like that. Every fact and case is unique in terms of the extent of the addiction for the plaintiff, the extent of the mental health issues that they suffered. We have a number of clients who have suffered from very severe eating disorders on account of their addiction to platforms like Instagram and TikTok. We have some cases where the client is actually deceased because they've committed suicide on account of their overuse of the platform and what it's driven them to. So the numbers are going to vary, I would say. When you have institutional plaintiffs like school districts, those numbers are going to look really different too. So it's hard to know is my answer to that question. I wouldn't say, everyone who's ever used Instagram is going to be entitled to $3 million. I don't think it's going to work like that, but certainly it sends a very clear signal that these companies can and will be held accountable by juries for their negligent design.
Previn Warren, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Katie.